incredible scenes at the Bernabeu. This one was, this one had you on the edge of your seat, Jamie.
Yeah, you know what? When you see a team score two so late, I think even in here we still expected something to happen at 87, 88 minutes, because we kept talking about what happened with Manchester City a couple of years ago. There was a Chelsea game, there was a game against PSG, and they've done it again. It's unbelievable, and it's not luck. If you keep doing that every single season, it's something special. There's a belief that they're going to score late on. The opposition feel that goal is going to come. And the drama in this competition never ceases to amaze me.
I'm gobsmacked, Jamie. I really am. I can't believe what I'm watching. In other games, the games that you mentioned, I think they was lucky, you know, when against Man City and PSG and Chelsea. But tonight they weren't lucky. They had chances. They probably were the better team overall. But it's how they came back in the dying minutes of the game. Thierry called it. He said they're going to score another one. And it's just that belief. This Real Madrid side, oh, it's not even a side, it's a club. It's absolutely special. And we keep talking about it, and they keep producing. Wow, what a team.
I don't know how Bayern Munich process that when it's ripped away from you in the final seconds like that.
Again, it's 90 minutes. It's not ripped up in your hand or anything. You play 90 minutes. Simple. It doesn't mean you have to score the first 2 minutes in the middle of the game or at the end of the game. The game is 90 minutes. And with Real Madrid, it's really 90 minutes. You don't take Kane out in a game like that. Because you play against Real Madrid. You're not playing against any, sorry to say, Mickey Mouse team. This is Real Madrid. We talked about it. I'm not going to repeat what I said at the beginning of the show. That's what they do. Period. There's no luck in that. It's called Real Madrid. Period.
Thomas Tuchel get it wrong?
Listen, I think you look at the Kane substitution, and in a normal 90-minute game, I can understand a manager making substitutions late in a game. Every manager does it. And it's easy to say when it doesn't go your way, he got it wrong. But I think there is something about when a game can go to extra time. Now, this game didn't go to extra time. But my point is, if Madrid do score a late one and it goes to extra time, you've got half an hour without maybe the best striker in world football, or certainly in the top two.
Well, this match was brought to you by FedEx, UEFA Champions League official sponsor. Very warm welcome. So good to have you back with us. Kate Abdo, Thierry Henry, Jamie Carragher, Micah Richards. Welcome along as we always say, join us.
Wow.
Wow, that was a roller coaster.
Can we get some water? I'm hot.
Is it? Leo, can we get some water, please?
Oh, wow.
Thanks so much.
I can't believe what I've just witnessed again.
Every season without fail, the Champions League.
How good is the Champions League, seriously?
Unbelievable, isn't it?
I'm sorry I doubted you.
Me?
I always said the Premier League was...
This is the best competition to win. Look at the drama.
It's ridiculous.
Are you with me now?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Had you wanted Bayern to go through? Because I almost thought you looked disappointed when things switched around.
Wow! No, I'm not disappointed. It was just the way it was done. You know, the last 10 minutes of the game, you're thinking...
Isn't that what's special?
Yeah, that is what is special about it. Of course it is. And he's a special man, Ancelotti.
6th Champions League final for him. You've played under him, Thierry.
It's for bad.
Yeah. What's special about him when you're in the locker room?
He's a lovable man manager. He believes in his team. He will never put you down, always have good words about you. Very positive. Very happy for him at the end of the day. And yeah, look at, they're already saying, let's go for the 15th one. Yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, I'm just not surprised. This is how great they are. Yeah. You're not surprised anymore that they do that. I've seen it so many times. I played against them in Spain, and you kind of like, as long as the ref doesn't blow the whistle, the way you play against Real Madrid is you play until the ref blow the whistle, even if you're 4-0 up. You have to play hard. You leave them a little door, a little space, they'll take it.
Can I ask you, manager, you know a manager too, what makes Ancelotti so special? Please, tell me.
Well, you have people that are made to manage big teams. You have some people that are made to manage young players and force them to do something. Ancelotti doesn't force you to do stuff. it convinces you to do stuff. That's a different ball game. It speaks to you, it speaks to your brain, and allows you to go on the field within its structure to play and be active in that structure. Obviously, you have rules that you need to do, but it doesn't try to take control over what type of player you can be. And that's vital. He's a great guy, great human being too, and he's one of the only coach, I will be honest, and we said it so many times, wherever he went, we don't hear anyone saying bad stuff about Ancelotti. You often sometimes see players sad when he leaves. You see players going to celebrate with him. I'm sure you remember the Chelsea boys. So there's never smoke without fire. This guy is special. He went back to Madrid and is again on the verge of maybe winning another one.
Just won La Liga, obviously Real Madrid at the weekend as well. Now with a comeback win against the Bayern Munich in the second leg of the Champions League semi-final. If you're talking about kind of momentum going into the final at Wembley, Jamie, does that play a role?
Oh, they'll be huge favourites. I actually think Borussia Dortmund will be devastated as well. They will, because you're playing Real Madrid in the European Cup final. Now, they have felt they know Bayern Munich better. They beat them the last time they played them away from home. I think Borussia Dortmund, watching at home, they'll have been desperate to play against Bayern Munich. Look at this madman.
He's a great character, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
I loved him when he was at Chelsea. I love his antics now. He's just brilliant. He got the assist for the goal as well. He's just, outstanding scenes.
There's something that I would like to say. People talk about Bellingham, and rightly so. Rightly so. People talk about Kylian Mbappe, and again, rightly so. But please, Vinicius Junior. I tell you why he didn't score. But what I like with him is the way he wants the ball, the way he pushes things. He never gives up. It was difficult. Nobody wanted the ball at one point for Real Madrid. He was coming, attacking, creating. The amount of time he put that ball in the box, dribbling past Kimmich on the side. I simply think that at the moment, people always give a lot of credit to this man, and he deserves it. Do not sleep on this man. For me, that's his team.
Do you think him and Mbappe are the two best players in the world right now?
And then maybe the third one is maybe this year you can add Bellingham. Well, it looks like they might play together. All the best.
Oh, wow.
Who's going to defend, though?
We're going to go very quickly over to the Bernabeu, to Madrid, where we can join live right now Alessandro Del Piero and Guillem Balaguer, who were there at the stadium watching this game for us. Alessandro, you'd already said it's not a normal stadium, the Bernabeu. How did you live that experience, that game?
What can we add, guys? I mean, it's unbelievable. There's a little wind at some point. You don't see it coming, you don't feel it, but it came, and boom, boom, bye-bye. That's it. It's unbelievable. I mean, the way that that everybody believed that in Real Madrid family, in Real Madrid squad, with the fans, now becomes something that also the opponent start to believe it, because it happens all the time. So when the last minutes come, maybe got a little bit scared. Maybe you got confused a little bit. I don't know what's happened, because the little mistake from Neuer that was the best on the pitch till that moment. Unbelievable. Maybe the most easier ball that you can save it, and then create another wave. And I mean, it was incredible.
Guillem Balaguer, we're gonna see them win a 15th now.
Well, who's going to bet against Real Madrid? Let me disclose a little conversation that Alessandro Del Piero was having with Clarence Seedorf just after the game. We crossed paths, and they didn't talk about tactics. They didn't even talk about players. They were talking about the magic of the Bernabeu, the mentality of the players, that they never believed they could lose, even though it looked like it was going to get away from their hands. The faith that things would be turned around, the noise in the stadium. We sometimes feel that football is that for two or graphics or videos. There is something that you cannot explain that happens at the Bernabeu far too often to be saying that it just happens by chance. It is not by chance. It's a bunch of things. We don't know exactly what it is. Let's call it magic, but certainly that happened today again.